Man, 8 o'clock kind of came quick. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome back to our daily Captivator gaming, where we play Captivator every day. At a nice setup. It's good. It's good. I can adjust my camera now. I don't have to be full forward facing anymore. I love this setup. Makes you appreciate having good stuff a whole lot more when you don't have good stuff anymore. But yes, hello everyone, welcome back to our daily Captivator game where we play Captivator every day. So you got here so far, we got Mr. Fan with a very incorrect comment saying late L. Very, very incorrect. Stream Elements, our most faithful viewer here. Pigeon as well. He says early, don't listen to the delusional guy. Early by roughly 10 seconds. Very good, very good. So you got in the Roblox game, we have Minecraft Master 54. Nothing but get Pigeon again. Prince Casey, and of course myself. Hope you're all doing good today. It's going to be a good night. It's going to be lots of good gaming. Of course, this is Saturday, which is when bonus stream happens. So that basically means you get to watch me play Helldivers, which has been good to play. It's been good to play again. Let me guess, Helldivers. Yes, you're right. How'd you guess? I don't know how. I don't know how I ever would have figured that out. But yes, we're going to be playing Captivator for 2 hours, and we're going to go play Helldivers, and probably for about 4 hours, because I enjoy playing that game a lot. Is it going to be anything, or is it ever going to be anything other than Helldivers? If I want it to be, but right now I'm just having too much fun on Helldivers, so it's going to be Helldivers for a long time to come. I'll just go ahead and let you that now. Of course, hi, Miss Lilac. It's good to see you here again. I made sure to call you the correct name this time. I'm still getting used to it. I think I'm about 50% of the way there, so it'll increase over time. But yeah, once we have more variety stream days, then it'll probably start to not be entirely Helldivers, or if I just feel like doing something else that night. But I just get too excited. I just get too excited to play Helldivers, and so of course I want to play any chance I get for recreational gaming. Super says that she's frozen in lobby already. That was quick. Garfield car on stream. That would be pretty good. That would be funny. I see you mimicked Lil Axe little thing. Here, I'll do the same thing. I just hold my I key down. There we go. Don't remember this. What do you mean you don't remember Vines? How do you not remember Vines? You spelled Lilac right. Look. I knew you were going to point that out. You don't know who Lilac is? Lilac is wild. It's... Wait, did I put a C in there? Hold on. Oh, no, I did put a C. Okay, okay, whatever. How do you pronounce... Let's see. Lilac. Oh, I did lick... Oh, I said Lickac. Lissac. Whoops. Oh well. You get the point. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what y'all are talking about in terms of Vines. Should go ahead and pull on over Discord over there. There we go. But yeah, it's good to be back. I'm happy to be back in my little home setup here. I'm happy to be able to hear my own voice in my microphone again. Like, I'm so used to hearing my own voice now. Like, when I don't hear my voice, like what the situation was in the hotel, it feels like I'm not... Like, it feels like it's not picking up my mic, if that makes sense. It feels like I'm just talking into the void, like I'm just talking into like an empty room. Like, this just makes me feel like I'm actually being recorded. Send it to me a bit too, don't know if they're copywritten or not. I mean, you can send it to me and I'll watch it after stream. Also, nah, fam. Helldivers in approximately 1 hour and 56 minutes. Captivator stream Heaven Edition. No. Well, once I die, then sure. We can have a Captivator stream Heaven Edition. If the good Lord himself lets me continue to stream from heaven. I would expect it to have very, very good internet up in heaven. Look, if I go to heaven and God lets me keep my computer, along with having good internet connection, that's all I need. That will be my version of heaven. I don't know why I'm checking for a piece over here. They haven't spawned in yet. For anyone who doesn't know, portal pieces, at least in V3, hint, they only spawn in after the Captivators have been released, so you can't like preemptively get early portal pieces. Skibidi divers. No. No. Don't go to hell. You'll have to use your laptop for all of eternity. No. Better make sure I know the Lord. You'll be down for hell divers. Very good. Very good. In heaven, God will provide you with your setup. Let's go. God's gonna give you the 4090. Yell at you if you don't show up in chat. Got it. Ah! It's so much fun to like make them exhausted by the mace. I think that like the captivator weapon lineup is pretty fun. I think it could be better, obviously, like just with more weapons. But I think that what we've got now right now is pretty fun. In hell, he can never get off Roblox, and R6 is deleted. Yeah, that would be my version of hell. Hammer buff, and then the weapons will be perfect. Lilac? Lilac. I don't know why this word is so hard for me. Lilac. Are you a hammer sympathizer? Are you... What was that term we came up with for it again? Pigeon, I know that you know. Hammer clinger. That's what it was. Lilac might be friends with Tommy. True. More weapons like the katana. No. You're gonna check mutual friends. Bloopy is also a hammer clinger. That makes 3 total hammer clingers now. Well, technically 2 because one of them absolved himself from our community. Why not instead of a sledgehammer and just a hammer? Was you're saying like add like a hardware hammer, like not a whole entire sledge, just like a smaller hammer? You sent the vid to Mojo. He was too young to know the vids. That is a shame. You know, I never actually used Vine either, but I was still around and I still knew about Vine. I just didn't have it downloaded on my phone. Actually, you know what? I might have. I remember at one point I had iFunny downloaded. I didn't really use it very much because it was just like really bad memes. Casey says he also loves hammer. Oh yeah, CPU is saying just add a little hammer. Yeah, I should make it to where I don't actually change the sledgehammer. I just add a new hammer. You know what it was? You just never used it? Okay, well, you're in the same boat that I am then. It's so nostalgia for those days of Captivator. What, the hammer being good? I just never liked the hammer. One shot knocks. Fast. High damage. I mean, if we did add like a smaller hammer though, that'd be pretty funny because then, well, the sledgehammer could stay suboptimal, and we could add like a new mechanic to like, the smaller hammer. Just puts nails in the Captivator. I guess that'd be the board nail more. Like you get what I mean. Like you just put nails in the Captivator and they get slower until the nails pop out. Hammer Squad is relevant now, if it wasn't before. Look, I don't think the overall health of the Hammer Squad community has been affected at all by the Hammer rework. I refuse to call it a nerf because I still believe that in my heart that Hammer can be good. You just have to have a higher skill for it now. It simply requires more skill, of which those who complain do not possess. It went from dead to dead. You're right, yeah. It went from dead to the same amount of dead. It had no reaction. It was just dead on arrival for the update. It was always irrelevant. It was a nerf, don't lie. Look, all I'm hearing is skill issue. Make it Baton Squad now. Well, if they do that, they're going to have to actually nerf the baton. You know, if I did nerf the baton, I'd probably just like decrease the stun time that it applies, if anything. I feel like that's probably the best way to nerf the baton. Because it does last, what does it last for, like 4 seconds or something like that right now? It lasts for quite a while. Like, it lasts for enough time where you could just totally whiff the Captivator several times over. And still manage to knock them out. It'd probably be a bit more balanced if I made it to where you actually had to hit your follow-up shots. I think it'd also be kind of nice if... Maybe could be kind of nice if it would also decrease the jump height when you knocked out. Or like not when you knocked out, but like when you stunned a Captivator. Like if you got the stun effect on you, then I think I should decrease your jump height by a little bit. Being zapped is somehow worse than being KO'd. I think the baton is fun. You guys stun with baton. I do a longer stun with the golden stick, and I have no cooldown. Right, you want to use baton now. There's just something very viscerally satisfying about electrocuting a captivator. I think I did a pretty good job in like the little electric effect. It's no AAA quality or anything, but it sure is fun to use. We have free Minecraft Master 64 here. Oh, that was Lilac I just beat the crap out of. Whoops. I mean, I still would have done it even if I had known, but... She seemed passive for a second. She was probably typing, honestly. Now I've awakened the beast. The ankle-biting beast. Oh, portal open. Time to close door. I don't think that'll help me at all, but time to close door. I don't think that makes me any safer. Oh! Speaking of safety. Oh, got him. Got him. I provide my own safety. Lilac was DMing me about how smart she is. Meanwhile, gets knocked out. Very smart. The smartest thing to do is go AFK in Captivator while you're the only Captivator. Yeah, I'm sure that's very smart. Typing is the worst weakness everyone has in games. You're right. Oh, actually, I actually just ordered something that will help me with that. She needs to invent a way for people to hear her from above. It's called voice chat. No. So, I actually made an investment earlier. About a $15 investment plus shipping. I bought a foot pedal. I was playing Helldivers the other day, and I was trying to use voice chat, like push to talk, right? And it was annoying. Because I've never found a push to talk key that feels like comfortable with my muscle memory. It just never works for me. And so, I was like, I'm finally wanting to just go ahead and do it. And so I bought a foot pedal that I'm going to program to be my push to talk key. Side button on your mouse. Well, all of my buttons on my mouse are used for very specific things. Like the top left button is for switching to the previous tab. The top right button is for switching to the next tab, and then the bottom left is copy, and the bottom right is paste. I absolutely love that configuration. It saves so much time, and it's just so comfortable. Having those things at the tip of your fingers is just infinitely nice. Like, you don't understand just how nice it is until you start using it. But that being said, I still have nothing for my push to talk. So that problem still needs to be solved. So this will be solved by foot pedal. And I was thinking, I'm like, I already have muscle memory in my foot for pushing things down because of, driving for many years. I might as well just put that to use by getting a foot pedal. If I want to start yapping, I just push my foot down. Easy. And if I want to upgrade my setup down there, all I gotta do is get a second foot pedal because I'm already used to hitting the brakes. So I have 2 buttons worth of unused muscle memory that's just going wasted right now. You have no memory. You tried to talk and suddenly hit the brakes in your car. I didn't think about that actually. What if I use push to talk so much on my computer that when I go to drive my car, I'm talking to like a passenger or something and I end up smacking the gas. I doubt that'll happen. It's a very funny thought though, but I doubt that'll happen. Maybe I'm just trying to cope. Pigeon, can I electrocute you for the funny? I won't knock you out, I just want to electrocute you. Thank you. Oh, well, I guess I didn't barter for my safety, did I? Storm Cell Bugs is in my chat. The baby Storm Cells would pet 827 times. Officer, it was muscle memory. I tried using push to talk. I very, very, very rarely have passengers in my car though. Because all I do is go to work. All I do is go to work and I go home. Sometimes I'll go to the store. But even then, that's very seldom. So like, the likelihood of me talking to somebody in my car is very low, unless I'm on the phone. But I'm already used to just talking when I want to. Like I'm going to have to get used to using my foot pedal, because most of the time, I just use Discord. So I never use push talk on Discord. Do you play Retro Studio? I have played it before. Like, do I actively play it to be able to say that like I play Retro Studio? I mean, no, but I played it before. I mean, it's really, really cool. I really respect what they've done there. It's really impressive. Why they recreated the old Roblox studio, and like the extent by which they did that is very, very impressive. I've never not been impressed with a team at Retro Studio. They've done something really, really cool. If you don't know what Retro Studio is, it's they recreated old Roblox studio within like the Roblox game client, and you can use that to make old Roblox style games like within their little system or something. It's neat. It's neat. So if you're unemployed, you just wouldn't go out at all. Yes, exactly. You have that exactly right. If I didn't have a job, I just simply wouldn't leave the house ever. Unless I needed like a shirt, or like if I needed something from like a store, then I would get out of the house. But other than that, yeah, I would just be terminally online. I feel like if I was unemployed though, I might try and like find some kind of hobby. Because I've always wanted to get into Smash competitively. Like I've always wanted to kind of like go to tournaments and stuff. I don't think I'd really go super sweat try hard, but it just seems like a fun thing to do. So if I was to try and find a hobby, that would probably be it. But yeah, if I was unemployed, I probably just wouldn't go outside. Storm Cell going to his locals. I'd be the low tier menace. Never makes it to like the top 64. Like I doubt I'd be 64. Never makes it to top 16. But those early brackets and pools, unstoppable. The unemployed guy going on an adventure at 4 p.m. on Sunday. Yeah. 1, when did you play it? 2, we should create Captivator inside of Retro Studio. I have already made Captivator once. I'm already remaking it again for V4. I think I'll pass. But as far as when did I play it? It was probably like last year. I mean, I played it enough to be like, man, that's pretty cool. But like, it's not something that I would play all the time. Does that make sense? The low tier menace sounds like Lilac. Because she's small. Play Smash 64 for some reason. No, I wouldn't play Smash 64. I'd probably play Ultimate. I already kind of know how to play Ultimate. And I would rather play a game that gets support as opposed to Smash Melee. It's definitely going to be easier to find Ultimate locals as well. You know, I've already had enough of playing games that get absolutely no support with my 5 years on Team Fortress 2. I'm kind of sick of it. I want to play games that actually are worked on, actually are given proper maintenance. Because, yeah, I've had my patience exhausted with Team Fortress. I don't even know like the last time I played Team Fortress is now. I mean, Helldivers just completely took over. Which is a good thing. I mean, I've been playing TF2 for many, many years. And, like I said, there's a lot to the game, so it's kind of hard to get bored. But, like, at the same time, man. The developers not caring just sucks. Because problems just stay problems forever. Oh, yeah. I just checked Steam. The last time I played TF2 was April 15th. So it's been a while. Smash Ult doesn't get balance patches. I'm not talking about balance patches. I'm talking about bug fixes and security updates. Because Team Fortress just has so many bots that makes it a challenge just to find a game sometimes. Like you sit down to play for like 30 minutes and you spend 20 of those minutes just trying to find a match. It doesn't have bots. So, you know, you can only put up with that bullshit for so long. And I'm sure I'll play TF2 again someday. It's not like I'm not going to play it anymore. But right now, I have no plans on playing it in the foreseeable future. Bro, abandoned TF2? No, TF2 abandoned us. Thankfully, the bugs in TF2 aren't that bad, but the cheaters are horrible. The nice thing about Helldivers is there's very little incentive to cheat just because you play against, you play against entities. Like, you don't play against other players. In fact, I'm dead serious when I say this, and it might just be me not noticing, but in my 100-something hours of playing Helldivers, I've never run into a cheater. Not even once. I have never run into anyone hacking or cheating in Helldivers. And again, I'm sure it happens. But I've never run into it. That's nice. That's nice. I can just join a match and know that I'm going to have fun instead of having to re-queue 5 fucking times. You play with bots? The Valve-made ones? Yeah, and I get to slaughter bots without end in Helldivers. Meanwhile, in TF2, you get slaughtered by bots. Maybe it has good anti-cheat. I think it does have kernel-level anti-cheat, which is a whole lot better than just trying to validate things client-side and server-side. Because with stuff like aimbot, you're never going to be able to validate it server-side. Aimbot is probably, in my opinion, like the hardest cheat to detect and to prevent. You can do stuff like movement, like you can do like anti-fly, anti-speed, and, you know, all that stuff on the server, is you can check, like you can validate that movement, but aiming, you'll never be able to validate that server side, which means you have to do the client side, which means it's far, far easier for people to bypass it. Like they're even doing so far, like they're even injecting directly into their RAM now on a hardware level. I mean, not that it's like a new thing per se, but still, like they have access to the machine that they're trying to cheat on, which is ridiculous just in terms of trying to make anti-cheats. I also see the two little lilacs clapping at each other. That's cute. You can always tell it's lilac because of pressing A and D really quickly. Again, she needs the emote menu. But funny enough, she probably won't even use it. She'll still just keep pressing A and D quickly. Oh, good job. But yeah, it's been so infinitely nice just to have a game that is actually given support. Like, they'll fix bugs that I didn't even know about. It's nice. I enjoy it. It's such a nice change. My quality of gaming life has gone up tremendously since swapping to Helldivers from TF2. Also, Lilac, did you just get knocked out? Are you giving out keys in my good Captivator game? Unbelievable. Buy a golden stick? Oh. Acceptable. Ah, I see Ross. He's a hammer enjoyer. I'm not gonna lie. I thought he would be going down here. He, in fact, did not go down here, though. Ban Pigeon? Why would you ban Pigeon? You have a golden stick, too. And you put this guy in jail before he pops out. There you go. You can't detect cheats without making a virus, sadly. I mean, it's not necessarily a virus. I mean, that really calls into question like what the definition of a virus is. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about kernel-level anti-cheats. A lot of people have a huge problem with them. Maybe it's just me as a game developer and me as a very passionate gamer. I'm like, you know what? I don't care. If you want to put a kernel level on my computer to try and diminish the amount of cheaters that I run into, have at it. Because it's not like I don't know that's being put in, like, installed on my computer. But as with a virus, you know, they do those things without your consent and with the intention to actually harm you. Hello, Storm. Hello, Snape. It's silly how the server is VAT protected, just doesn't mean anything anymore. Yeah, it doesn't mean jack shit. Their anti-cheat is the worst thing on the face of the planet. You could have freed the runners if you walked there, but Minecraft Master was there. Are you saying CS wasn't fun? No, Counter-Strike was fun. Don't get me wrong, I love Counter-Strike, it's just that I love Helldivers even more. And speaking of games that I love, one of my favorite games of all time is a game called Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door. And some of you probably already know where I'm going with this. Uh-oh, I didn't get my initial stun. I didn't get the secondary stun. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here now. Oh, crap. Yes, the remake is coming out this Thursday, actually. So before stream, I went ahead and I pre-ordered my copy. I'm going to be hopping by Best Buy after work that day and going to go pick up my game. So I'm excited to play that. But Paper Mario 1000 Year Door is one of my all-time favorite games. It had so much to do. The story was so good. The characters were so cute and compelling. And I loved it. I love 1000 Year Door. And I lost my mind when I found out they're remaking it. And it looks like it's faithful. It looks like it's just a graphics upgrade. So, I mean, even then, like, there's so much good in that game, it would be so hard to mess it up. So, I went ahead and dropped the 60-something bucks to go ahead and pick myself up a coffee. That's an expensive coffee. Now, a copy. And I'm very excited to get to play that. So, I'm going to be playing that day one. I'm excited for this. Like I said, 1000 Year Door is one of my favorite games of all time. You know, part of me says I should stream it, but I mean, I wouldn't want to only play that on stream. Because if you're going to stream a game, I think you should stream the entire thing. And I also do not own a second capture card, which is what I would have to do if I wanted to stream it. I mean, I guess I could just ditch the webcam, but I don't know. That's going to Starbucks. The $60 coffee. Yeah, you're right. That's just that's just going to Starbucks, man. There's no difference. Did you ever play Kirby's Epic Yarn for the Wii? Yes, I did. I did, and I loved it. It was really good. You could upload it to YouTube. Well, the thing about that is I would still need the capture card to record it. The Wii was such a good era. The Wii and the GameCube, in my opinion, were peak Nintendo. They've actually kind of brought it back with the Switch, which is really impressive. I think that... So the Wii U... Some people think this is a hot take. I think it's like the coldest take ever. But in my opinion, the Wii U is just total ass. I have one. I've got a decent number of games for it. It's just that the game sucked. It just was not fun. Like, the Wii U was just a bad era for Nintendo. Like, they really needed the success of the Switch. And luckily for them, they really knocked it out of the park with the Switch. The Switch itself as a console is really solid. It's definitely weaker than what you would expect from some hardware nowadays. I mean, Valve has already completely one-upped them at their own game by making a mobile gaming console. Not only that, but they also created their own like Linux-based OS for it. It was really impressive. But I hope that whatever the next Switch is will give it just like offer the same portability, but just be stronger. Because clearly it's possible. Valve did it. Why can't Nintendo? You always wanted to play it again, but didn't have the game anymore? Oh yeah, Epic Yarn? Yeah. I don't think I have the game, but I could get it if I wanted to. You're still waiting for Mario Galaxy 3? I would cry. There would be man tears if they released Galaxy 3 or just announced it. You would too? Dude, I know. Well, I gotta start like live recording like my reactions, like the Nintendo Directs, just on the off chance there's like a Galaxy 3 or a Sunshine 2 or something. Y'all can see a grown man cry. It's pure missed potential for that era. Yeah, like the Wii U one. The Wii U had some good stuff that started Splatoon. I always wanted to play Splatoon, but I don't think I ever got it actually. Is Splatoon still relevant? Isn't it like Splatoon 3 now or something like that? You're hoping at least the rumors of it being similar to PS4 is true? In what way? Oh, in terms of power, okay. Galaxy 1 and 2 are your favorites? Yeah. Galaxy 1 I think was a whole lot better than 2. I feel like Galaxy 1 really did a whole lot better job of capturing like that wonder of like the emptiness and vastness of space. Yet still making it lighthearted and happy somehow. It really just gave you that sense of awe. And then Galaxy 2, the environment wasn't there. Like, the environment felt a whole lot more just kind of arcadey. The music, dude, sometimes, I kid you not, I will listen to the music from Super Mario Galaxy 1 to go to sleep. It's that good. Like, if I'm just having a bad night or something and like the the intrusive thoughts just won't go away, I put on some music from Super Mario Galaxy. And I find myself smiling as I drift off to sleep. Galaxy 2 is basically the DLC since he had too many spare ideas. Galaxy 2's codename is Mario Galaxy More, after all. I haven't heard about that. You get all fuzzy when you hear the OST. Same. That's one thing that I need to play for one of our variety streams. Is Super Mario Galaxy. Because the variety streams are just very, very laid back. Like, whenever I'm, like, we'll call it the primary streams. Like, when I'm playing my own games, like, obviously it's meant to kind of, like, promote them. It's an ancillary thing to help my, you know, game development thing go along. But variety streams are just a whole lot more chill and laid back. Because, like, I try to keep conversation going during the primary streams. I'm trying to, like, stay entertaining, per se. Keep the engagement going, but variety is just... Honestly, variety is kind of like my favorite, because we just get to hang out and not worry about anything. Okay, got this done. Synchronize the jumping. Got him. Got him. Got him. Who did I knock anyway? I don't know. But they're knocked nonetheless. Space Junk Galaxy is great. Dude, that's probably my favorite one. If we're talking about the same one, I'm pretty sure we are. That's the song I fall asleep to. Oftentimes. You recently started playing it on the Wii, replaying it on the Wii Virtual Console, on the Wii, because you got that to work again. Aw, it usually doesn't work. Look, if any of my original consoles stop working, I will take it upon myself to open it up and fix it. After all, it's just a computer, right? I have fixed more electronics than what I can count. Like, I even opened up someone's laptop at McDonald's the other day just to see if I could fix the hard drive. Wasn't successful, but I was able to put it back together from memory. I'm very confident when it comes to opening up electronics, so if any of my stuff like that goes down someday, you already know I will do everything I possibly can to revive it. I don't care how long it takes me, and I don't care how much money it costs me. I will figure it out, and I will save my GameCube and my Wii. It's just a weirdly shaped computer. It can't be that hard. Exactly. Exactly. What was the sticky blob thing, that Galaxy? Oh, like the pull stars. You're talking about the pull stars, aren't you, Sape? The sticky blob things? Yeah, you're talking about the pull stars. Yeah, that was one of the stars in that Galaxy, yes. Storm, please replace the top screen of my DSi. I mean, I probably could figure it out, honestly. They're both in the same Galaxy. Yeah. I mean, I know that some people will actually take the backlit screens from the Game Boy SP and then like reverse mod it into like the Game Boy Advances. So they make Game Boy Advances with a backlit screen. Because some people just like the classic shape of the Game Boy Advance as opposed to the SP. I always had an SP, like the folding one. I always had one of those, so I never had the lack of a backlit screen problem. So with the spider thing, the boss, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the boss from Galaxy that they had like a bunch, had like 3 legs, I think, and it would kind of like walk around a spherical planet. And you had to like get on top, and there was like bullet bills everywhere, which you had to like redirect into the fences to break it open, and then get in and punch the thing that was holding the Grand Star. Yes, that one. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about. Trust me, I do. You're mishmashing all the bosses. Now I'm pretty sure like that was one with the bullet bills. Bowser Jr.'s machine. I'm pretty sure the one with like the giant walker had it shot bullet bills. They make RGB GBAs. Original Game Boys had so many hardware mods. I wonder how they power it all. Like, I wonder if they buff the battery, like replace it with a new battery, or they just draw from the battery and hope that it has enough juice and just recharge it all the time. You're right. You're just stupid. Ah, you're good, man. Did you look it up or something? Is that Clown Super? That's amazing. The one where you had to use the drill power up. Yes, I know what you're talking about. There was one where you had to use the drill power-up. So the way the drill power-up worked is you would shake the Wii remote to like do the little spin thing, but while you had the power-up, instead of spinning, you would hop on top of a drill, and it would drill straight into the ground and hop out of the planet on whatever the other side was. And you had to use that for one of the bosses to like drill up through the leg or something, and then hit something with it. I know what you're talking about. That was in Galaxy 2? Yeah. Yeah, because Mario, he just held the drill on top of his head. It wasn't like one of the transformation power-ups. It was something he picked up. There we go. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. You got back halfway through the combo? You're just trying? Yeah. Man, you're making me want to play Galaxy now. Someday I'll definitely be playing that on one of our variety streams, because the end goal for streaming is never to stream every day. I would like to stream probably 3 to 4 times a week, because I do consider myself primarily a game developer, and that will always be the case. But the streams are meant to, 1, connect with my community, my player base, and for 2, to promote my own games. Right now, the promoting part needs a whole lot of extra help, but that won't be the case forever. Because like in the future, it will probably be a lot of me. It'll probably end up being like half to like a quarter of me playing my own games, and then the rest of it will just be playing other games. Because again, like the biggest point of the streams is just to simply connect with my community. Main chats we're talking about, I'll check that. Their Daredevil comments were fucking awful. I hated those. That's the one where you had only 1 health, wasn't it? You need to be on that grind, is what you're saying. Yeah, right now you gotta stay on that grind. We grinding every day out here. Oh, those are the blobs we're talking about. Like on the spider thing. I don't remember this for some reason. I actually don't remember this boss. Funny enough. Zook appearance. Hello, Zook. Fan favorite. Fan favorite. Next week you gotta go to Tulsa for a work trip, and every time you go down there to play Galaxy. Really? Where do you just want to have a Wii down there? You should do Ball Blast night as well and alternate. Well, I mean, I'm not actively working on Ball Blast. Ball Blast is just a fun sometimes thing, but because like the main point is Captivator, and I'm focusing on Captivator, so it wouldn't really make a whole lot of sense to promote Ball Blast when I have no plans to be working on that game. And in my opinion, it's not in its current state. It's not ready for any kind of promotion. Namely, due to the total lack of anti-cheat, and also due to the lack of content in the game. Zoot came just as pirate map ended. That's the best soundboard you ever could have had with that character. The 8-legged Chinese. I don't remember that. Lack of anti-cheat means we get to ban more people. Yes, but it also means that the game gets cannibalized by cheaters, and then it's just a. Yeah, that was not a good time. Spent most of my time just banning people, which made it very hard to work on the game and add more stuff. Along with everything else that was going on during that time. It's just, nah, it'll be a minute before I return to Ball Blast. I don't even know like what I would do for Ball Blast per se. Like I know what it needs, I just don't know how exactly I would implement it. Because I would like to change it so much to where it would make more sense for it to just be a flat-out sequel. But then again, it feels a little bit dumb to do that considering it never left beta. So, and it's not like Ball Blast is foreign to the idea of, oh, got her. Got her. That was clean. Imagine I get knocked out by this guy. Never mind. Never mind. I'm cracked. I'm cracked. I'm cracked. Let's go. Let's go. But it's not like Ball Blast is foreign to the idea of getting remade fundamentally. Alpha Ball Blast was very different than what we ended up getting for Beta Ball Blast. It's always the other Captivator. Always the other Captivator. Galaxy stream would be nice, or just any variety game in general. I mean, we already do variety streams, but only one of them per week. And it's scheduled for Saturday nights, tonight, after the Captivator Gaming. So tonight, after 10 p.m., I'm actually going to be doing a variety stream. It's just that so far it's consisted of nothing but Helldivers, as I'm absolutely obsessed with that game and totally in love with it. But I think it'd be easier for me to stream non-PC games, like once I was able to get my own plays, because I could buy another another graphics card. I mean, I could, but no, I mean, I could buy another capture card and then set it up so that I can capture like my Switch and stuff right now. It's just that I know that I will be moving, and I would almost rather just wait until I do, because it would be so much easier for me to get a setup like that going after I got more space than to try and cram it into what I got now. Because what I got now, it is not easy to move around. But yeah, in terms of Ball Blast, I'm not opposed to picking it back up someday. I definitely don't want to like primary the game, so if I'm thinking about repurposing the gun systems that I'm going to be making for my open world game. I'm thinking about repurposing them and just using them for Ball Blast. That way they can use the same anti-cheat. They can kind of share content almost a little bit in terms of like the back end, and then, you know, from there I just kind of need to... Oh, my speech bubble blocked it. There we go. From there I can kind of just secondary Ball Blast, I guess. Open world game. Yes, there is a Stormcell open world game that has actually been a lot of progress made on. It's on hold. It's on hold right now because of V4, but it's slated for some time either this year or next year. Fortnite stream. How did you do that? I beat the living shit out of you. Hey, built different. Built different. Fortnite stream #1 victory royale. Zook told me what happened to Pirates, why he doesn't like it yet. I don't know what he's talking about. I thought Zook had a great time there. Surprised you remember those names. What names? Oh, yeah, Boston Galaxy is King Calenti or the Boulder Geist. The Boulder Geist was actually pretty goated. What's the open world game about? It's not been officially announced. I've just unofficially confirmed it via streams. But there was that, and then there was a sandbox game in the works. So there was actually two. In fact, since the Ball Blast era, there have been several games that were started that were never finished. There was actually another open world game that was not finished, and then there was also another one that if I say its genre, it'll be too obvious what it was. I don't want to leak anything. But yeah, there was a lot of unfinished games. The only ones I actively plan to go back and finish them are the most recent open world game and the sandbox one. So, Finding John. Wait, what? Finding John Skibbity. But no. Yeah, variety streams right now. A lot of Helldivers. But once Captivator doesn't need me, to stream it anymore to try and prop it up, then I'll probably once ads start for Captivator and it starts doing okay on its own, I'm not going to be streaming Captivator every day. Like, I'll probably continue to stream it every day for like a month or so, maybe a few weeks, just to kind of help get the new fans integrated with the streams, and then I'll probably start doing more variety streams, then just slowly transition to only doing like 3 to 4 days a week, if that makes sense. What's the open world game about again? I never officially said what the open world game is about, and I'm keeping it that way until it's ready, until it's done cooking, until it's actually ready to be announced. I don't want to make any kind of promises or like set anything in stone at this point. It's still very much in development. About unofficially? Oh, unofficially, I confirmed that it would have guns. It would be open world game, and people have managed to figure out like a few more things off of that, but the only things I can recall that I've actually officially said that there would be in terms of the open world game is that it would be an open world game, and that it would have firearms, because like I've said before, I would be able to kind of repurpose that game's back-end code for potentially fixing up Ball Blast. So that's just, you know, kind of something to look at. Oh yeah, that's another thing I actually officially confirmed, is that the icon for Stormcell dollars in the stream is actually the icon for that game's currency. I repurposed it. Doesn't mean you can start cartels. I mean, maybe actually. It depends on what your definition of a cartel is. If you bent the definition a little bit, you could probably actually could. Yeah, you could probably start a cartel, rival to the Rossi cartel. Well, I mean, you could probably at least pretend that you are. Functionally pretend that you are. I mean, I'm not going to add drugs, obviously. I probably would if it wasn't Roblox, but just a random group to raid bases people or whatever the game is. If that's what your definition of a cartel is, then I mean, yeah, I guess you could. yeah, I suppose you could. You could definitely call it that. If that's the way that you wanted to play. But yeah, I don't talk too much about like the details of that game just because it's not gonna be coming out anytime soon. If we're super lucky, it would come out by the end of the year, but it's probably gonna be 2025 if it had to be real. Add Grimace shakes to the Capti Cafe. There's actually an item in Lego Fortnite that looks a lot like the Grimace shake. Like it's a shake made from a purple berry, so naturally it has like a shake cup, and it's purple. And so when I was still playing that game with Cleet, we always used to call it the Grimace shake, the flowberry. Yeah. It sounds cool. The game was in Gmod, like Dark RP. You really could start the cartel. No, I don't. I probably have like a total of just like a couple hours on Gmod. I never got into that game. You're gonna eat at Burger King if the Grimace shake doesn't return. You play Lego Fortnite was stopped after a week or two. Lego Fortnite was really cool. I think it just didn't have enough content on launch, and that really killed the hype of it a lot. But it looks like they've added a bunch since then. Like, I feel like the biggest thing that Lego Fortnite lacked is just things to go out into the world and explore. Because it was very procedural in terms of like what was out there to explore. And so there wasn't like any kind of real bases to conquer or like things to raid and loot, or the world itself just felt very empty. And I think it needed that, but it also needed, to like a lesser degree, just more things to build. It needed vehicles. Like, the map was way too big to not have vehicles on launch, in my opinion. Lost Soul. You're right. But they actually have vehicles now. So, that's good. I just haven't played since then. Lost Soul. Back to your favorite game. Now with daily streams and huge updates on the way. I was testing V4 stuff earlier because I worked on a little bit today, and I was just like, damn, this shit goes hard. Like, sometimes when I'm actually like playing V4, like playing the game just to test something, because I'm not always like playing like the main like majority of the game. Sometimes I'm just doing like little ancillary stuff that, like, you know, needs to work for the rest of the game to work. But sometimes when I'm kind of doing it all together, I'm like, man, sometimes I forget how fucking cool this is. It's big enough, in my opinion, to be a sequel, but I'm not making a sequel just for multiple reasons. Because, I mean, for one, I mean, people are going to come back to this playstyle. Sorry, not this playstyle. This play slot. Like, they're going to come back, like, to this Captivator. Like, all players are. And also, I just think that Captivator, like, this edition of it, I think that it could have been... I don't think it was ever really given, like, a full run for its money. So I feel like it's... If it was something that I would consider, like, a more completed game, then I would probably just make it, like, a sequel. If it wasn't for that previous reason as well, but... That's kind of like my two big reasons. Is one, for marketing, because this game already has a lot of notoriety. Make a sequel will be starting from fresh. And then for two, I think that Captivator 1 has a lot of untapped potential that doesn't necessarily need a sequel to get into. You played Lego Fortnite? Oh, yeah, you love Fortnite. I haven't actually played Fortnite on my new computer, so I mean, I might actually have fun there now. But it's just like whenever I see people, like I see clips of people who are like really good at it, and I'm just like, fuck, I do not feel like having to grind that hard just to play on like a baseline level. Like you're never gonna see me playing builds. I hate builds. But people have even gotten like insane at no build now, which is nuts. I see you. Ow. He also sees me. Also, the 10k sapphires would be useless if made a sequel. I mean, not really. I mean, there's still stuff in this game to buy. It's just that I think it's a better deal for anyone who won that challenge to. I think it's just a better idea for them to save it for like the coming updates, because I think there's gonna be more value got from those. Also, thank you, Not Man, for the 5 bits. Let me turn back on the thing here. There we go. I turned it off yesterday because someone was spamming a bunch of 1 bits. So, oh, Rossi just got demolished. But thank you for the 5 bits nonetheless. I also can't wait for Golden Stick to be on very unseen. Cheer 10,000, yeah, of course. Oh, well, that's a rare message. I hardly ever get that message. One of your capties has left the game. Speaking of alerts, we're supposed to hear something because you don't. I turned it back on. So. Storm, I can join you. So you always see gold sticks. I'll just ban you. That's a message? Yeah. It is. It is a message. Did the badges get reset? No. Yeah, I had a ton of new badges, but I didn't reset them. Show if you weren't there. Huh? Cheer 1 million. Yeah. Yeah, sure. Sure. Man, if that was the case, I can get my own apartment now. You need to go, can you legendary gamble? Sure, why not? That'll also be something I'll stop doing like once I start running ads. Because I don't want to have to do this on a mass scale. That'd be a pain in the ass. Anyway, let me close my eyes here. Click all around. There you go. Oh, thank you, Charlotte, for the 50. I don't know if he's in stream or not, so I gotta say it in Roblox chat. For your Money Tycoon game, you need a couple game passes because it's not a Tycoon game without 5 random generic game passes in the cyber screen. I wouldn't call it a defining trait of a Tycoon game. I feel like you could very much make a Tycoon without obnoxious monetization. Bye guys, by the way, you love the RGB suit. I'm glad you do. It's officially called the rainbow color pattern. I'm trying to push that nomenclature just because down the road I want to add more color patterns than just the rainbow one. Right now it's kind of like a shoehorned in feature that's just been made to accommodate the removal of the double capacity game pass. So, but the whole cosmetic category defined as color pattern is something that I want to add in the future. Obviously, it wouldn't be like the rainbow one. That would stay exclusive to double capacity owners, which is unfortunate because in the future I want to add a captivator suit torso that looks like a gaming PC. So, yep, sucks for people who get that and don't have double capacity, which will probably be most of them. I'll try and add some alternative. I think like maybe like I mean I think the any color pattern would probably look good at that, but you know your generic gamer rainbow pattern wouldn't be there because it would be reserved for people who have double capacity. So also thank you QFRV for the 125 sapphires. That's impossible. What's impossible? You're not really trying to innovate on it. You're trying to recreate the style of Tycoons when you first played Roblox. A lot of them had that. Hence why it doesn't have a theme besides money. I mean, you don't have to like do like a one-to-one recreation, including all the problems. That's just my 2 cents. Still waiting for quadruple capacity. No, if there was any kind of like variations in capacity in the future, it would be oh, you just got close shave off that. It would be based on like what capture capsule you're using. Like we've talked about it before. There's like a capture capsule I want to create and add to the game, tentatively called the boulder capture capsule, where you could just like roll a giant capsule across the ground. I would like that one to have triple capacity. But I mean, as far as quadruple capacity, I mean, it would have to have a pretty big downside to up the capacity by 2 times. They're mostly harmless monetization Game Pass thingies, like the golden jetpack. You know what screams old tycoons to me? Buttons everywhere, not hidden. Yeah, make sure you have no option to hide those monetization options, just for maximum annoyingness. But yeah, I would personally omit those. They add nothing. They were never a good feature. Because like, if you're trying to remake something, you don't have to make it a one-to-one recreation. You can improve upon it in minor ways while still keeping the original spirit. Because I don't think that the original spirit of old Tycoons was defined by obnoxious game passes. Does it make sense? Not even monetize buttons for the whole Tycoon? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean. You know, it's kind of like this Paper Mario 1000-Year Door remake coming up. Like, it's obviously a remake, but at the same time, I would be surprised if they left in some of the problems that the old game had. And there's nothing wrong with them going back and remedying some of those. I mean, that's part of the beauty of a remake. You can stay faithful to the original content, like the original media, if you will, while still improving upon it. You just had to recognize what made it special in the first place, not change that, and then, you know, go from there. Hold up. All right. You see what I'm getting? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'm very. I mean, in fact, that's actually one thing I'm doing with Captivator right now. I mean, V4 is a remake. I've said it before. I'm completely tearing down the entire game and rebuilding it from the ground up. V4 is the literal definition of a remake, but like at the same time, it's still very much going to hold the original spirit of Captivator. It's just going to feel like Captivator on steroids. Check DMs, got you. I'll do it after this match because I want to actually try hard. V4 is right around the corner. It depends on how big that corner is. Let me check this DM here. Oh, okay. No, I see what you're saying now. So you're not okay. So you're not talking about like the monetization buttons on like the side of the screen. You're talking about how old Tycoons back in ye olden days didn't hide any of their buttons. Like for example, if you had like a 2-story Tycoon, it would like all the buy buttons would like they're normally on the ground would just be floating in the air, as opposed to like bringing in those buy buttons when you purchase the second floor type thing. So essentially, just have a bunch of spam. V4 is just a week away. Man, that's news to me. That's news to me, my guy. But yeah, the actual nice thing about showing all the buttons at once is that you can actually kind of see just how far you are to completing it. But I feel like there's definitely better ways to show that information than just having just the air be cluttered and polluted with buy buttons. But yeah, it is a little nostalgic to have it all like that, but that's just one of those things that it might. Yeah, that's actually a good point as well. Is that some things that were problems in old whatever it might be, in this case an old game, some of them could have actually added to the nostalgia factor. Like it would be a little bit less nostalgic if that Tycoon picture you showed me just now didn't have a bazillion buy buttons floating in the air. That is, you know, part of what made it an old style Tycoon. However, I think that brings more harm than good. So you have to kind of make that judgment call. Like, is this thing a part of what made the original spirit of the content? Yes. Does it cause more problems than what it solves? Yes. Would it compromise how true you are to the original content if you were to fix that, change that, or remove it? No, remove it. So that's just questions you have to ask yourself when you're innovating little stuff like that. Like another thing that people ask me for all the time is that little 10-minute gift box thing. Nice catch, by the way. That little 10-minute gift box thing that used to be up here. I think it's just spammy, but some people want it back because of the nostalgia factor. In my eyes, it just takes up very valuable UI space, gives you nothing interesting, and benefits no one. Yeah, here, of course, Rossi in there. Add the 10-minute gift box. No, I have no intention of ever getting that back. It gives me money, bro. Were you there when it was still here? It gives you hope. No, were you there when it's still here? It gives me reason. It gave such absolute garbage. The only thing that we don't have in the game anymore because of it is the existence of a method by which to get the swag trail. That'd be like the little MLG shades or whatever. Because that was a 1% thing that you can get from the little 10-minute gift box if you're in the Storm Cell group. But I think that there's definitely better ways to distribute that item than that. And even if I was to bring that back in some capacity, it would definitely not be in the UI either. At best, the most that you would get is like a little thing in the lobby that you can claim every so often. You have the swag channel, don't even remember getting it. Well, that's how you used to get it, and I'm pretty sure there's no way to get it as of right now. I wonder if there used to be a different way of getting it. I could just be tripping though. Baby Storm still doesn't make the best decisions with keeping legacy content, like keeping like unavailable items or whatever else. This is Captivator. I haven't played this in so long. This is V4. Y'all ridiculous. Happy birthday, Stormsaw. Thank you. You have the swag channel. Oh yeah, you already said that. Yeah, Baby Stormsaw was stupid. Maximum stupid. Back in my day, there was no V4. It's a V0.8. Yeah, we've actually been going backwards. Storm, help. You seem good to me. I don't know what you're yapping about. Oh. That's peculiar. I see the problem you're having now. You don't seem to be able to insert your portal pieces. That's interesting. Go try picking up more and see what happens. You think it might be a visual bug? It might be, actually. Look in the bottom right. Is a piece of hell. Well, he's not gonna be able to know now because of he's not gonna be able to know now because of the whole getting caught thing. Also, this guy went with the wrong side of the ladder. That is tragic. He's the last runner now. This little ugly head-looking dude. He forgot that he needs a key. Did you forget how to get a key as well? Take out your stick, my guy. Okay. 1 in 3 people like men. You don't like men. The first person who played this game probably doesn't like men. That can only mean one. Huh? You think I figured out how you found my game? Really? Really not found. We were talking... Okay, me and Nafam were talking about this the other night. We were trying to figure out how Nafam found Captivator in the first place, and it was so long ago he couldn't remember. It's just kind of like he's just been here the whole time, doesn't really know why kind of thing. Check your DMs. Used to watch this guy. Hold on. Oh, holy shit. I forgot my chair was unlocked. I could go back. Yep, you're probably right. That guy used to do some videos on Captivator. That is a flashback. You found Captivator from a YouTuber. Casey, did you as well? Who? Okay, in the ancient... Rossi just said me. Like, in the ancient days of Captivator. You're maybe another thumbnail. Am I? Oh, yeah, you're right, I am. Wait, is that my old character? Oh, that was my old character. Oh, that is ancient. Vasono? No, it wasn't Vasono. Vasono was actually one of this guy's friends. No, like the biggest YouTuber who played Captivator out of that group of people was a dude named Big Granny 000. Send the video. Nafin, would you just send that video to main chat? That's 100% how you found it. Yep. Yep, that's the guy. He was one of the first YouTubers to play Captivator back in the olden days. One of the only ones. Another one of the ones was Vasono. That was Lecookie YT. He did a few as well. I think that Mousy Cherry actually did a few on, at least one on Captivator. I don't think that she really does YouTube anymore though. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if no one knew who she was. He found Captivator from Lecookie. Seriously? You have the Mousy Cherry pet? Yeah. Some of these YouTubers actually ended up getting pets in Captivator so they can give codes to their fans, and their fans would be able to get a little pet of that YouTuber's character. So some people actually still have like the ancient like YouTuber pets. There was also another one called Manual Reload. He actually works for Pet Simulator now. Watching the vid is bringing back some memories. Man. See, the thing is... The Sanic 2560 pet. Yeah, he was another one. I forgot about him. Was Captivator look better back in the day? I don't know what you're talking about. But, oh yeah, so my point was that... So YouTube... Gosh, I'm... Our brain. Captivator obviously has no YouTubers now. It has no YouTuber. Except me. I said, fine, I'll do it myself. That's the point I wanted to make. Look, if people aren't playing your game, do it yourself. Become the streamer. That's what I did. A young Y is talking in the vid. Rossi says, I'm a YouTuber. Is space a PG-3D reference? No, space is not a reference to anything. Is the reload a Storm Cell pet technically a Pet Simulator themed Captivator pet then? No. That's a huge leap of logic. That's several leaps of logic. And no. You're going to YouTube. You should make YouTube on Captivator. You know, there actually are... Okay, I don't think y'all have ever seen these. But there actually are 2 chat tags in Captivator that haven't been used in years. They are the YouTuber tags and the Twitch chat tags. They do exist. They are in the game. It's just that they haven't been seen in so long that nobody knows about them. Say hi to YouTube, Hello, YouTube. You're not a YouTuber if you've uploaded YouTube videos to YouTube.com. I don't think that's what constitutes being a YouTuber. That means you've YouTubed. That doesn't mean that you are a YouTuber. You'll start up a stream real quick. Give me the tag. Okay, no, listen. You can't just stream the game and then get the rank. Okay, that's not how this works. Look, I do have I do have like some unofficial, not written down parameters for people who get the YouTuber and Twitch tags. It has to be people who actively, at least a somewhat frequent interval, make content on the Captivator, and people who are, you know, respectable YouTubers. Like like if you're like Jake Paul level, I don't care how many followers you have or whatever else, you're not getting the role. How can you get Twitch rank? So look, if you want to Twitch, like the Twitch streamer role, you would have to actively stream Captivator, not every day, but like just, you know, once or twice a week type of thing, and just be a respectable content creator. You know, someone who I wouldn't be ashamed of. So the stipulations are not really that hard. It's just, in my opinion, are some basic expectations. Also, of course, be of a reasonable size. So that's 3 things. Be of a reasonable size. Be enough of a size to be able to contribute to the game's player base. Be a respectable human being in your personal life and in your content. and stream / make videos on the game at a reasonable interval. Every Saturday I appear on your stream. Does that count? No. You're streaming Captivator right now. Where's your rank? Rossi, what's your size? How many viewers you pulling over there, Mr. Rossi? Also, you're a respectable human being. And have you been doing this Captivator streaming for a while now? Hi, Silas. What's up? Storm question. What is your question? 1. What goes on popcorn? A light layer of butter. Also, caramel is acceptable. But it has to be like baked into the popcorn. A light layer? Well, you don't want it like dripping off. You drown that shit. I mean, okay, like, I'm not going to complain or like, I'm not going to berate you for putting extra butter on your popcorn. Your answer is any flavor salt? Okay, I forgot about that. You can put flavor salt in there. It kind of depends on what the flavor is, though, I feel. And coming from you, Rexel, I'm a little bit concerned, Mr. Mayonnaise hot dog guy. Who should be executed in this chat? You. Next question. You had a pickle salt one time and it hit. I can see pickle salt doing well, actually. Tell him what flavor salt. Mayonnaise salt. Now, what's your flavor salt that you put on your popcorn, Mr. Rexel? What did you do? I don't know. You're the first person I was looking at whenever I was thinking about that, so you died. You get publicly executed now. Via capture capsule. Tell him about the milk too. What are you doing? What are you doing with milk and popcorn? My father puts milk. He puts. That's not putting. That's not putting. That's not putting popcorn, like milk on the popcorn. That's putting popcorn in the milk. That's a liquid. It's not like a topping or like a seasoning. You don't put the popcorn in milk. You're not allowed to talk with the peanut butter and jelly and milk. No, that's different. Popcorn cereal. That's different. And now, fam, you can't say shit until you've tried that. I want to see a video of you chowing down some good old PB&J bites of milk before you start going and complaining about that. But putting popcorn in milk, that there is no flavor to be enhanced by the base of milk. I don't need to try it now, fam. I can emulate the taste in my mouth. You know, it's like, well, you can't say that eating rat poison tastes bad until you've done it. Some things you can just make the assumption. You could put 1 and go to 2 pretty easily. To be fair, your grandpa puts cornbread and milk and calls it Alabama ice cream? Now I'm just confused. Rat poison might taste good. I mean, you got a point there. But it'll only taste good once. I mean, listen, though. If it's rat poison, and it's meant to kill rats, that probably means that at least rats like it. It's at least good enough for them to eat it. The question is, would Ratatouille, or like, would Remy from Ratatouille eat it? That's the rat whose opinion matters. If he would eat it, then clearly it must be like a delicacy. Your tongue can simulate any texture. Come on. They don't like it, Storm? How do you know? How do you know? Why else would they eat it? Imagine the bottom of your shoe. Yes, I can emulate that. Actually, my work shoes are completely covered in Florida sand right now. They're also soaked. I think they're probably dry by now, though. I think they've dried out, but they still got beach sand all over them. What part of Florida were you in? Tampa. Yeah, so you'll see in the vlog. I'll probably end up editing that together tomorrow. I have a lot of footage to sift through. My phone nearly ran out of storage. But in all fairness, I didn't really have much to begin with. So I had to delete some apps, I had to delete some games, I had to delete a ton of videos, delete so many memes, just to make sure I wouldn't run out of footage for this thing. Your tongue can give an accurate simulation, even though you've never tried it. That doesn't... mean taste. That means texture. You're comparing apples to oranges. Ew, Tampa. What's wrong with Tampa? I mean, I don't care. Like, if you have a problem with Tampa, it's not like I'm there from there. I just went there for training. Also, thank you, Jay's Wings, for the follow. I appreciate you. You were changing the subject, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you were. Just to let you know, you'd say you at 90% of the Florida. I mean, all of Florida sucks. Hello, may you join? I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, look, this is my game Captivator, my 2016 game. We were reviving it, so we stream it every day. And so we don't have, like, VIP servers or anything like that. So, I mean, we also have a command for Captivator. I'll take you right there instead of using the Roblox command. But yeah, this is my game. I only stream my games. So, it's not hard to get into our server. It's not like a private thing or anything. Texas the Country Ball just followed you. Is that an alt or is that just a very funnily timed user? Also, thank you for the follow, Texas the Country Ball. Should be Texas the Country Balls. Plural. You don't own Helldivers? Who said no? I own a copy of Helldivers. Native Florida man here, born but not raised. Hey, you still got the weird tastes. What's your username? My username is StormCell. I don't use display names. I don't have to. I don't have to hide my username with a display name. It's just StormCell. I thought you said Texas Country Bald. No. Oh no, it is country. Oh, I now see what you mean. I see what you mean. Yeah. It's very ironic we're talking about Florida and Texas right now, and someone named the Texas Country Ball comes. Texas Bald. Might be crazy what I'm about to say. Rumi, whenever you said that, I read it in song. Might be crazy what I'm about to say. That's what I heard it as. Same, yeah. Okay, I'm not the only one. I'm not the only one. Bro says, oh no. What do you mean, oh no? Storm's about to get abolished by copyright. Well, it's been a good run, boys. What was it, like 112 daily streams in? Nuked. Nuked for singing, like see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. About 9 words. Banned. Banned forever. W Avatar, by the way, you're rich. Thanks. I'm from 2008 Roblox, and I've been a developer for a long time. One of my old games used to be on the front page, like #1 on the front page for a few times in Roblox's ancient history. So I have a lot of my items original. So people are like, how'd you get good at trading? You know, if you're rich kid, and like, no, I'm broke as hell in real life. I'm just an old user. Say why? Huh? He's not rich, he's old. He has acquired wealth. That's the same thing. That's like saying, no, he doesn't have an apple. He's got an apple. My guy. I added you. Oh, thanks for adding me, but I do only friend people who I know. But thank you for the compliment my character, though. I like my little dude. If you just wanted to talk like numbers, I mean, I have several different variants of my character. I've also got the red domino crown, the green one as well. So I just kind of like the blue one the best. So I know the red one is like significantly more expensive, but my blue one is just like my comfort character. So I just leave him on the blue one. I'm not trying to flex or anything. I just legitimately like the items. So some people are like, I need to wear like all the most expensive hats. I'm just like, I know I'm stacked on Roblox. I don't need to flex it. No one else gotta know. I just want to make a character I like. You know, someday people are gonna be like, who's a hypocrite? Because I would like to get the gold domino crown someday. And obviously that's the most expensive one. But I wouldn't be wearing it just for the fact of it being like the most valuable one. I'd be wearing it because it's the one I like the most. You need to make more storm cells in Hero Forge. Yeah, that was really cool. You heard gold. Yeah, I want to get the golden domino crown at some point in the future. Obviously, I'd have to become far more stacked before I could manage to get that, but we'll see. Yeah, I got a lot of life ahead of me. I'm a bit of a crazy person, so I would probably be inclined to drop a more billion Robux on a golden domino crown. Besides, I have determined that is my win condition for beating Roblox, is to obtain the gold domino crown. So once I get that, the end credits roll. Any lore for the green storm cells? I'm not good at thinking up lore. I mean, I'm like the different colors of storm cells. I don't really see them as different people. I just see them as me having very limited taste in fashion, canonically. There's 2 greens. Oh yeah, you're right. There are 2 greens. Yeah, might as well show you. Since we're talking about it, might as well show off some of my little color palettes. I only wear one character. It's just different colors. I'll do the red one first. That's probably the most interesting. R6 characters have limitations. If you switched, all unsupported items will be removed. Fuck yeah, Switch. Ain't gonna scare me out of being R6, you little bitch. I hate how much they try and discourage R6. It's so fucking annoying. But anyway, this is my red dude. My little red guy. I like him. The red one and the blue one are my 2 favorites. I just kind of change it up every now and then. Storm isn't rich. He just got the Stealer discount early. You know me already, so add me. My guy, I've read like 5 Twitch chat messages from you. That does not mean I know you. Communist cell. Soon enough, also the yellow one. Okay, look, I'll show you the yellow one we're talking about. It hurts my soul a little bit to have it. That's because it's incomplete. Damn it. There. Okay, now I'm in the lobby, I guess. We're just gonna be here. You know, I'm gonna teleport the creeper. There. Hello. So obviously this one is unfinished. Hurts my soul. Ban him for... I'm gonna ban him for asking. Well, now I can't see my character at all because I'm in a capture cap. That was the best Rossi jump I think I've ever seen in my life. Okay, yeah. This one's my incomplete one. I need the golden domino crown. It'll be a few years before I can complete this one, unfortunately. But we've also got this little green boy here. I need to stop respawning myself. It's there. It's putting me in the lobby. We got the green storm cell. We got the little green dude. And the other green that Silas was talking about is one that I don't like very much, but I have it. It's this one. It's a much uglier green in my opinion. I was trying to find like a color scheme that would go with the little neon. What is this one called? I forgot. What's that called? W's top hat. That's what I was trying to think of. I was trying to think of one that would go with W's top hat. And that's the best I could come up with. Yeah, it's not good. It's one of the least used ones. You want to see all 4 storm cell variants fighting? Oh, there's more than 4. Believe me, there's far more than 4. We also have pink storm cell. There we go. Excuse me? Hold on. Roblox is tripping over here. Load my hat. There you go. We have pink storm cell. This is Wyatt's favorite. The neon green one hurts. It's like a punch to the face. Highlighter green bald cell. I don't need hair. We also have this one, which is a fan favorite, of course. Damn it! I'm a captivator. Okay, well we have captivator storm cell. Rainbow storm cell. All storm cell variants fighting in a battle. Who would win? Probably the red one. I feel like the red one is canonically like the most powerful one. Just due to it being like red. You know, red seems strong, and it's of course like the highest value one. So that's also another determining factor if you just wanted to try and split hairs there and try and find reasons why one might be more powerful than the next. No 16 storms. Here, I'll storm cells power scaling those outfits. Now I'll count how many different variants I've got. So as far as just pure color scheme variants, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then 13, which is incomplete. So there's 16 storm cell variants that are just color based. Then we have 1, 2. We have 2 of them that are specials. So how many did I say there was? Like 13 color variants and then 2 specials? I'm wearing one of the special ones right now. You just can't see it because I'm in my little captivator suit. Yes, I made myself a personalized captivator suit because I can, and it's cool. I did this a long time ago. It wasn't baby storm cell era, but it was a while ago. It's been a few years. If all storm cell variants fought the storm cell captivator, who would win? We need to see the fight. Imagine someday someone animated like some anime style fight between all of the storm cell variants. Also, that capture was fat. That was the best capture of my life. Okay, not I've had better moments than that, but get the cube. Get the cube. Sir. Stop resisting. Get the sir. Please. Sir. Thank you. That would be pretty sick though if someone animated that. Maybe someday. Maybe someday people will care enough to animate that. That'd be pretty cool. I would definitely shout them out if they did. But we'll be able to see one of my favorite variants right now. This is one of the special variants I was talking about. This one's name is just Hot. 100 million sapphires. I will animate it. Now this is perfection. This one is named Hot with a 0 for the O. I mean, y'all could see like all the different outfits I've got. Like this is not like private information. Like you can just go to those outfit loader games and just type in my username and load them all. We've also got this one. Also got this one. This is the other special variant. Boom. This is the business storm cell. For when I am conducting business. Only cell. Can you still join me? I mean, yeah. There's nothing stopping you, man. Just join our server. There's only one of them. I gave you a little link in chat there. Also, it is without my consent swapped my character back over to R15, which is the most annoying fucking thing on the face of the planet. I don't want R15. Stop trying to force it on me. Where's even the switch? They hide it. Okay. I'll just swap to a different one. So we have this one. This one people call my wedding outfit. This is for special occasions, I guess. People call this one the wedding outfit. I don't. It makes sense. So if I ever become an online dater and go have myself a row wedding, this will be what I pull up to the function with. Although I can't. Look, it's not even likely that I'll have a real life wedding, my guy, let alone a Roblox one. Sir, you seem to have good taste in fashion. I like your face. I like your face. You have the best face. Hold on. We need to check something. We need to do an item check. Item check. Legitimate, very good. Ah, thank fault. Darn. Okay, well, either way, what you're going for is very good. I always respect someone who has the classic character. Always respect it. Anytime I see someone that has like a good, well-built, or even just trying to go for it, like classic character, I'm always like, you. I single him out. I like to like walk up to him and I go, you have a good character. So, you, Mr. Roaster, you have a good character, even if you have a few fake items. I respect what you're going for. I'm a big fan of classic Roblox culture, having been, from it. 2008 and everything. But, yeah, good character. Good character, very good. Anyway, welcome to Captivator. Do you know what this game is about? I'm going to assume no. Would you like me to give you the explanation? Also, I assume that you're Jay's Wings in chat. Otherwise, unless you're just like a second new person. Do you know what Captivator is about? If not, I'll give you the rundown. Thank you for your 100 bits. Ro just said, man, what the fuck? Give me that JJ for CWF. I don't trade. Not anymore. I definitely don't trade any of my top hats. What does CWF stand for again? I haven't traded in so long, man. I wasn't even like into trading back in the day. But thank you for the 100 bits nonetheless. I appreciate you. Yeah, what is CWF again? Theory, Lilac is one of Santa's elves. Man, she's catching strays. She's not even here. Yeah, what is CWF again? I forgot. Isn't it Clockwork's It wouldn't be Clockwork's Fedora. That's what my brain is trying to say. Call with Fortnite. Yeah, I'll trade my JJ top hat for a call playing Fortnite. I'm trying to rack my brain. What is CWF? Isn't it like some kind of like lookup guide somewhere? Like an acronym tier, like an acronym like little chart. I forget. Capture storm cells each color challenge when. I mean, you could probably get red and blue pretty easily. If you're just trying to like catch me in different color outfits. You could probably get red and blue pretty easily. Red and blue are the like the most commons. What's not very known though is there are actually a second edition of both the red and blue. A second shade, if you will. It's just that the shade that I use for red and the shade that I use for blue, like most commonly, just look a lot better. But there's a dull red and there's a bright blue as well. I'll just show them, because why not? Here's like the more vibrant blue. Gotta collect the Storm Cell colors like Pokemon. Fit check me, Storm. Okay, I will fit check you, Remy. Once the stupid GUI gets in my face, there we go. Where is Remy gone? Oh, Roaster just fell down. There she is. Okay. First off, we got the missing some legs. Let's see how many classic cats though. Classic care, good. Purple vault, checking purple vault. Purple vault checks out, very good. I guess I could have just done it from here. I can definitely see you're going from an R15 though. Fix it. It's too hard to control on mobile. Oh no, believe me. Look, this game is ancient, my guys. This is like a 2016 game. Mobile was not thought about. Mobile was a brief afterthought. But trust me, there's a big update coming out for the game that will fix mobile. But until then, I'm sorry, but you will just have to suffer. Or play on PC. But yeah, Rumi, all in all, I see some good classic hats in there. I see some good classic hats, but I also see a whole lot of R15. So I'm gonna rate your avatar 6 out of 10. Oh yeah, this is the different shade of blue. This is like a more vibrant blue. It's actually the original one. I used this before I went with the less saturated blue. So this is technically the original blue storm cell. But I turned down the saturation later. You get a 6 out of 10. Look, Rumi, I rate characters based on how classic they are. You have to understand how biased I am. I'm unabashedly biased when it comes to Roblox characters. I will speak that from the mountaintops. But an argument could be made for 7 out of 10. It's a very pleasant blue storm, so thank you. Thank you. We also have dull red, which is called tapered red. Let me just explode myself real quick. See? It's going to be hard to differentiate from like the regular red, especially with like these little portal piece particles on me right now. Yeah, you'll see it here. It's a much more dull red, as opposed to the more vibrant one, which I'll show you here. Yeah, I think the more vibrant one works a lot better. My eyes. Let's see, we also got... There's a black one, which is very ugly. It kind of exists just to fill a color slot. I think we've pretty much gone through all different... Oh, well, there's also the seasonal ones. There's also the seasonal ones. This is Halloween Storm Cell. Unfortunately, the color of the trench coat and the color of the hat do not match. I might have to go back and... I have to go back and try and fix that. I don't know if there's a more fitting orange or not, though. I feel like I would have found it if there was. And then, last but not least, of course, there is a Christmas variant as well. I feel like Halloween Cell worked better with the black domino crown, the gold one. Well, unfortunately, I don't own either of those. But this one's the Christmas one. This is the only one to have, like, multicolored body parts. How much is the crown, bro? Which one? The gold domino crown? I mean, I can check the price right now. Roll ones. doing a bit of Googling. Current value. We'll just be generous. We'll go with current wrap of the Golden Domino Crown is 5.7 million. Oh, the red one? Oh, the red one? Yeah, I don't know. Let me look it up here. Catalog, Roblox Limited, Red Domino Crown. Okay, the current value of the Red Domino Crown is 2 million on the dot. So sometimes people try to emulate my characters. It's always really funny because they can never get it quite right. Christmas Elch may add a gradient. I mean, if I got the original texture for my little trench coat thingy, then I could probably just make my own. But the reason why this works, and like the reason why I can change the colors in the first place, is because it is a color changeable trench coat. Or to add a gradient, I would have to, I have to upload my own, which I could. I mean, I'm sure I could grab the texture. I feel like I have the texture already, actually. I feel like I have it somewhere. I just don't remember where. It's based on skin tone. Yeah, it is. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Like the Gold Domino Crown is valued at 24 million. And if I look up my own, like total account value here, it's 6 million. So the Domino Crown alone completely eclipses my account value by about 4 times. So yeah. Add a useless badge for fist bumping someone else. I don't know if I have to fist bump at the same time. I mean, I don't think that's like a useless badge. It's just a fun little badge. It might not be like the most, I don't know, like the most necessary thing ever, but I think it'd be cool. But yeah, if I ever wanted to get the Golden Domino Crown, I'd have to do some business, if you will. Because like I said, the value of the Domino Crown is 24 million. The value of my account entirely is just over 6 million. We need a list of every Storm Cell variant captured. We need... You gotta get like a little bingo list. Sir, how dare you? How dare you try and catch me? Dang it. Oh, that's sudden death. Okay. Your Sapphire. Sucks. Sucks. You're giving at least one Storm Cell color a Dimmadome hat? Nice. Nice. Oh no, you're one Sapphire. Put it on top of the... Yeah, you can't put it on top of the pile of 10,000 you've already got. How do you get the AK-47 pet? First off, that's not an AK-47. Not even close. If anything, it's closer to like an M16 or like an M4 or something. And second off, it was a limited time pet that you can't get anymore. It was a part of the April Fool's event when I added guns to the game. Yeah, you cannot get the AK-47 anymore. Sorry, not AK. I just schooled on why it's not the proper gun. Now I'm calling it the wrong one myself. But no, it is not available anymore. You wanted 10,458 Sapphires. Oh, you poor thing. You have to win this next match, then you can get it. But yeah, it was a part of our April Fool's event. And it is no longer available. Silas, do you want to play Helldivers with us on stream after we're done with Captivator, which is in about 22 minutes? Because Saturdays are variety stream night. Sure thing. Nice. You will be on the call, which will be on stream too. Is that cool with you? You just got done with Rex? Sorry. Yeah, I just want to make sure that when people play Helldivers with me on it's okay. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure that they know they will be on live stream. 'Cause I know that some people don't like the idea of that. I've seen people get camera shy or whatever. I don't want someone to be uncomfortable with that. So if you're okay with it, then that's good. And of course, there's also just the baseline. You know, don't say anything crazy that would get me banned on Twitch. But most of my friends, I wouldn't have to make that. I wouldn't have to make that that explanation for. There are a few that would be a little bit too spicy for Twitch, but not very many. Mind if you have a voice changer? I mean, sure, I suppose. I'll be a little bit confused the entire time as to why I'm talking to Silas with it doesn't sound like Silas, but if you want to have a voice changer, then sure. You need codes? We got codes. Use code WeSoBack. Capitalization does not matter, and no spaces. And there is also code PARTY. Again, capitalization does not matter, and there would be no spaces in this either. You have a Sans voice changer. What's your game again? It's an exclamation point captivator. It's in chat. Yeah, that's the game. What am I saying? I was saying something. What was I? Oh yeah, I was reading chat. And it just said, I will bring up my political views on stream. Anna, would you like to join Helldivers Gaming? So far we got me, Silas, and Nafam. We have one more slot to fill. Since you're here, you get first whack at slot number 4. If you would like to be included in Helldiving Gaming. Which starts in 19 minutes. I'm definitely not looking forward to it at all. I'm definitely not completely and totally obsessed with Helldivers, and definitely would not rather be playing that right now. Look, I love my own game, but that doesn't mean that it's the funnest game to me. If I had to give the award for better game to Helldivers over my own, I think I can live with that. Also, thank you for the follow, Peanut Butter Man. I like your username as well. I'm a big fan of peanut butter. Big fan. I like to put peanut butter on bread, fold it over, and then just drink it with milk. It's very good. Very good. I also like to put peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, cut them up in like little bites, and then put them in milk like they're cereal. That's also a very good option. However, for some reason, I seem to get criticism for that option sometimes. I don't know why. I think it's a perfectly viable thing to put in milk. Man, I'm chasing this guy forever. For the track star. Oh, never mind. Crap. He got his hit when he desperately needed it. One more shot and he would have been gone. I don't even know why I was fighting for a key so hard. There's no one in jail. This would have been a bonus key, I guess. If he's slow enough, I'll break out. No, not quite. Not quite. But Enno, would you like to play? You know, Enno puts these things on background, so I have to say his name several times. Enno, Enno, Enno. Earth to Enno. Do you want to play Helldivers? Would you like to play Helldivers? Let's see. Why does this guy always go to the same spot? He goes to the same spot every time. It's not even hard to catch him here. It's just like this guy's thing. He just goes to the same spot. Get him, Creeper. Get him. Get him. Throw that capture capsule at that guy. The absolute cap. There you go. Nice. You got him. But yeah, on Saturday nights we have our little variety streams after the regularly scheduled daily Captivator gaming. Trying to find a voice changer that doesn't suck as hard. We have already got a really nice voice, so it confuses me why you want a voice changer in the first place. You're playing at Forza, heated race at the amigos. Understandable, understandable. I need to try Forza. My computer could definitely run it. I can hear that the game is really, really pretty, and so that's incentive for me to try it on my machine here. Because I've got, if for anyone who doesn't know, I built a very, very strong computer. I saved up for it for quite a while, and I made what is nearly my dream build. I think you're trying to say you can't put in the codes. People have trouble doing it on mobile. Just basically, my pro tip is just don't play Captivator on mobile. If you don't hate yourself, play Captivator on a computer. Because unfortunately, this game's mobile support is bad as good as is a Valve's response to Team Fortress 2 bots. You're an Android. Well, you're gonna have to get a computer. I'm sorry. This game is at baseline playable on mobile, but it is not good on mobile. Again, like I said, in the next major update to the game, which is a total rework, actually, which is something that we call V4, mobile support will be leagues better. Like, it'll actually be comparable, if not indifferent from your experience playing on PC. Now, obviously, I would always prefer PC because I actually don't like playing Roblox on mobile at all. But it's going to be a lot better on V4. It's cool how intuitive the sprint button on mobile is. I know that's sarcasm. You know, it's funny, you find a voice changer that vaguely sounds like Samuel Hayden from Doom. Based on its icon, I think it's supposed to be that too, but the non-copyright version. I can't imagine they would go after someone for making a voice changer. Yeah, 3 times chance. You think that Storm Cell is the only other person who has it. You're probably right. However, it's not turned on. It'll be enabled on streams. I try to actually disable it for stream, just to kind of get more of like a pure experience. Not that using 3 times chance for Captivator is an impure experience. I mean, it's just as legitimate as everything else. But I just kind of like to have more variety, I guess. Gotta respect the Christmas fit 7 months early. I'm not gonna lie, I just completely forgot to take it off. I'm not a very customize the character type of dude. That's why most of my little characters are just they're just recolors. You think I don't know about that trick? You think I don't know about that? I made this game, and also that's patched in V4. Can't throw capsules through walls anymore in V4. It doesn't let you. So get wrecked, kid. Please and thank you. Oh, nice miss. Nice miss. Oh, never mind. He hit, but he hit the wrong way. Boom. I win. Thanks for saving you, Storm and McMaster. Yep. I got you. I got you. Yeah, I need to change out of the Christmas Storm Cell one. Oh, Ryan's a hammer enjoyer. I respect people who main the hammer in 2024. I really do. I respect people who main the hammer. Hammer mains rise up. They don't need no buff. They don't complain about no rework. I refuse to call it a nerf. It's not a nerf. Probably. I refuse. Look at this king. He's got that key, and he's not complaining at all. He said, "This is the tool I will use to accomplish my task," and he did the task, and he passed with flying colors. Also, I think the next match here is going to be our business match, because I want to end off in Wood Water World, because I want to go check on the challenge over there. I want to check in the standings and also see if there's anyone I need to give sapphires to. I almost spectated just now, because it feels like I'm not, like, it feels like I'm in jail or not playing the game just because I'm chilling up here watching these two duel it out down there. Minecraft Master 54 versus Creeper Pug. I wonder who wins. They're in a very heated battle right now. Baton mains, where are you at? Yeah, I'll do, like, while I'm, just chilling up here, I'll do a little poll. Which one is your main? Baton, hammer, mace, board, and nail. And we'll do stick as well. Yeah, I'll start a little poll. I know that there is one weapon that I forgot, but if I didn't put the weapon on there that you use, then 1, cry about it, and 2, put it in chat. But yeah, so far we got 1 vote for baton, 1 vote for mace. So that's not surprising. Baton and mace, I think, are probably the favorites. The golden stick. Look, you can't say you're a golden stick main. I mean, you can, but like, you can. But cringe. Yeah, those guys are really duking it out down there. Unfortunately, can't find a good voice change at the moment. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, if you just don't want to like use your real voice on stream, then that's fine. But like, again, you have a really nice voice, so don't be ashamed of it if that's what your incentive is. But yes, golden stick is. You can say you're a golden stick man, I guess. I guess you can. You're allowed to say that you're a golden stick main. Now I'm not gonna be able to put enough pieces in the pool to open the thing. Also, there's a phantom arrow there. Fiction V4 probably. Ooh, I don't know why, but I just had like the strongest craving for like Chinese buffet. Ooh. That sounds good. That sounds good. Also, this next match is going to be our business match. So make sure you get in here for that. But yeah, Chinese buffet. I need to move. If I did, there might actually be one open near me. Because some of those like little Chinese food places, not like the buffet, but like, y'all know what I'm talking about. They're like these little hole-in-the-wall places. They don't serve buffet, but they do serve dishes. And they all seem to look and feel the same for some reason. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Did you say that sounds gay? No, I didn't. You found one normal sounding one. And your normal sounding one, I mean, it doesn't sound broken. But now, y'all know what I'm talking about. Like this, they're like these little, they're oftentimes in strip malls, I've noticed. They have absolutely goated food. No buffet. It's like a Chinese takeout place. Please tell me someone knows what I'm talking about. I need to see if there's any of those open. Well, maybe a 40-minute drive for me nonetheless, but I need to see if there are any of those that exist in the place I want to move to. That's what I need to find out. Restart combo, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, you just came back. So I just said that Chinese like buffet sounded really good all of a sudden, and so I was trying to think of if there are like any of those, because like they're like these Chinese takeout places. They have very little indoor seating, and they mainly just do like door dashes and pickup orders. And they all look the same for some reason. They all have like the same vibe to them. Surely somebody knows what I'm talking about. I used to deliver from them for DoorDash all the time. They were always like really high-paying orders. There's one near you, like with the faded menus and shit, right? Yeah, exactly. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I need to find one of those, or rather, I need to check to make sure that there are one of those in the area that I want to move to. Because I will definitely be a patron there. Patron. They also stay up. Don't they stay open pretty late too? Like, nah, fam. For experimental purposes, can you check like the date, the time that place closes? Panda Express has nothing on this, honestly. I think there's people. They always seem to be run by people who are actually from China, so I would assume that would make the experience a whole lot more legitimate. Multicolor storm, nice. Also, it's going to be the third person to send me a trade for tonight's business. Forgot to mention that before. Yeah, make sure I say that ahead of time. You know, maybe I should just stop saying it, and then just choose after I say the word business. Business match. Yes, this is the business match, my guy. Third person. So for yours, it closes at 11 a.m. So it's 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. They close on Tuesdays, of all things. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so I guess at least the one you're talking about doesn't stay open very, very late. I was kind of hoping they'll stay open 24/7, honestly. You might not use a voice changer, as the only ones that work are Sans, Metal Pipe, and Chibi. I mean, hey, you don't need a voice changer, so, like I said. But yeah, it's the third person to have sent me a trade. I do hope that, I wish you all luck. Also, looks like I'm going to be helping one of my buddies out with a networking solution for his house. That's going to be fun. I'm going to try and get him a, like a patch panel. Not a patch panel, he doesn't need one of those. I'm going to see if I can't get him a biscuit box rigged up next to his office. You don't have 10,000 sapphires, or did you complete the challenge? You're pretty sure this Chinese dude's family runs the place? Yeah, they often seem to be run by like families who are actually from China. So I wonder if it's not like a common thing for people to do who immigrate from China to America to open up restaurants like this. I love them though. I really need to find one where I plan on moving to. Metal Pipe replaces everything you say with the Metal Pipe sound effect. That's amazing. Brave Pikachu, did you just recently complete the challenge? Because it doesn't happen automatically. I have to manually do it. Hardest thing is trying to tell him if you want fried rice or white rice. There can be a language barrier. But truth be told, I would be happy with both. Alright, since that was our last match of the night here, we're going to see who won tonight's business. Then we're going to go on over to Woodwater World, and then we're going to start our bonus stream, which is Helldivers. Oh, you got it this morning? Okay, yeah. Remind me after stream. It's going to be a while. I'll be here for a minute, so. Anyway, like I said, the third person to send me a trade request will be the winner of tonight's business, and that person is Brave Pikachu 101. Congratulations. I don't think you win very often. Please offer up anything from your inventory in exchange for a random item from mine. Offer a common. There you go. Trash. Give me trash. That's the whole point of this. Anyway, let me close my eyes. I will click on a few of them, and then you get the first one to click on. I need to add a random button for myself. You get leather. Congratulations. That is our business tradition. But yeah, congratulations on hitting 10 million tickets. I will meet up with you probably tomorrow to get you your sapphires, provided that you are still, provided you're not still online by the time we're done with Helldivers. Anyway, let's go on over to Woodwater World, checking the standings here. Apparently there have been a few new winners. Brave Pikachu included. Yes. The cheeseburger spam. We'll make our way over to the leaderboard and figure it out. How did the business trade even start? Honestly, I don't even remember how we started business at this point. The leaderboard's broke. Are they not updating anymore? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. Okay, hi. Full screen storm cell. Okay, let me check something here. I don't see, oh. No, I don't see any errors on the leaderboard. So, I don't know what's going on there. I don't know. Anyway, we'll look at what this is. Apparently leaderboards are broken, but this says 10.9 million for Creeper Pug, 10.2 million for Pigeon, Prince Casey at 10 mil, Brave Pikachu at 10 million as well, Bugbear at 10 mil, Voz at 10 mil, so that means 6 winners so far. Glacial at 8.6 mil, Mojo at 8 million, E-Boy High at 8 million, and Miss Lilac at 7 million. Compare it to the global one. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll figure it out later. Would any of the color storms have a different weapon than a sword? Probably not. I mean, maybe. If we're going into like a non-canon lore bit with like the different storm cell colors, then yeah, they probably have like different weapons. I feel like the red one have a pole arm. I feel like that sort of suits the red one. Again, if we're going into like some kind of like a non-canon storm cell color variant lore. But yeah, we've had a few new winners though, at least according to this leaderboard. I know that Brave Pikachu is one of our new winners. Yeah, he just recently got it this morning, so I'll make sure to get his sapphires to him probably tomorrow. Yeah, can you give one a gun? Yeah, give like the black variant a gun, the black storm cell. By black, I mean black trench coat. Get your mind out of somewhere else. But yep. Our Woodwater World Challenge does end when May 21st ends. Again, the challenge is to get 10 million tickets in this game for 10,000 sapphires in Captivator. Now, if you don't make it by the deadline, there is the opportunity for an extension. However, if you were to obtain said extension, you would have to complete a challenge presented to you and decided on by the community. May 21st CST, right? Yeah, that's actually a good thing. May 21st in Central Time. End of May 21st Central Time. So as soon as the clock strikes and changes into May 22nd, challenge over unless you get an extension. So, and again, to get an extension, you have to complete a challenge which will be presented to you by the collective whole of the community. So essentially your fate will be decided by Twitch chat. So if you're cool with that, then good luck to you. But if not, then you might want to pick up the pace. We got a few people here who are grinding their hearts out. And Bear at 3.6 million, she definitely is trying to get there. She might have to get the extension. Jules might make it. I'm just looking at people who are in the server here. Glacial will probably make it. Mojo might make it. I feel like he's been not grinding very quickly. But either way, that ends our segment of Robloxing for the night. So I'm going to hop on over to Steam here. And don't let me forget to change my category as well. May 21st CST, yes. May 21st CST. Okay, I want to zoom out here. just to keep the cheeseburger sound from drilling a hole through all of our brains. And I want to swap to Helldivers.